Hello, everyone. Good night to you from the Philippines, and good morning to me from Canada. How is it going? It's been a long time since I've done one of these live streams, so I thought that it will be fun to just come here and chat with everyone for a little bit. Just give it a little time so people can join. But in the meantime, can you let me know in the comments, please, in the chat, who is here with me today? I don't see any names yet. I see 9 people watching me right now. Mm. Just gonna get the live stream here on my phone as well so I can follow with you guys. Oh my god, okay, there's actually a bunch of comments. I just don't see them on the live stream, but wait, let me see if I can figure this out. Chat overlay. Okay. How is it going? Ray, share up, sis Abby, Rian, Carlo, Shayla, Ian, James, Diaz Bal. How is it going, everyone? It's been a while. I feel like the last time I had a live stream, like an actual live stream, just sitting down and talking to you guys, was probably like 3, 4 months ago. I'm not so much of a live person. I don't know why. But for some reason, I get shy when I have to come here and and talk to people. But I really enjoy it though. It's just like sometimes it just doesn't like cross my mind, but I definitely enjoy it. Um, yeah, I'm just wondering what's going on because I don't see the chat on the live stream. However, I do see it on my YouTube if I go with my phone. So maybe we're gonna have to do that. Watching from Bangladesh. Oh my God. Where are you guys watching me from? Let me know. Leave in the comment section in the chat the name of the country where you're watching me from. It's always mind blowing for me to see where people are tuning in. Hello, Twinsie, Yasmin, Sazik, Captain Barbie. Oh, I'm jealous of your nickname on YouTube. Very good question, James. Okay, so James is asking me if I have a new pair of glasses. Um, Officially, no. I mean, I just never wear my glasses publicly, or I mean, at least on camera. But I've been wearing this pair of glasses for at least I would say 3 years now. It's been a while, so yes, I'm legally almost blind, so I need glasses. Hidai is saying it's almost 10 p.m. here in PH. What time is it there? Right now here it's 9 a.m. in the morning. So I wanted to schedule the live stream for around 10 p.m. in the Philippines, 9 a.m. here because I'm really not a morning person like at all. And today was my day off, so I told myself, okay, I have to do it today if I want to go live. But then at the same time, I was like, I don't want to do it too early because I'm just not gonna be awake at all, and I want to make sure that I'm interacting with everyone and you know having a conversation for sure. I need to be awake. That's why you see the coffee right here. Mhm. Magandang gabi sa'yo, Kuya Luis. Thank you so much, Ronel. You're the one who is very magandang. I'm just gonna say that. Thank you. Since Abby says, seems you just woke up, boo. You're not wrong. I just woke up literally 20 minutes ago. I just washed my face, did my hair, prepare my coffee, and I came here to join you guys. By the way, has anyone noticed that my mug has the Purple Angels logo? Purple Angels for life. That's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to give a shout out to the Purple Angels group, my friends who have been with me since the beginning for this channel and that have been supporting me for so long. Uh, because you guys, we just celebrated 1 year since we launched the group, and I feel like that's honestly such a huge milestone, such a huge accomplishment. And I just feel so lucky and so blessed to have you guys, be part of this journey with me. So thank you. I love you. Mahal ko kayo. I'm still not getting like the chat on the. I don't know what's going on here. I need to see the chat in the screen. Where is the chat? Wait, I'm just gonna try to figure it out because I would like to see your comments on the street, on the screen. Mm, 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 mm. Well, watching from the Philippines, Filipinas. Watching from Taiwan, Philippines. Wow. Okay, a lot of people watching me from the Philippines, but where in the Philippines are you? Which province? Which region? I need your advice because I'm going to visit soon, so I need to know where people at so I can go. Mm, 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 mm. Good morning from Miami. Oh, sana all Miami. AJ says things are not so great here in the Philippines, but we need to still do well. Thank you for making my night. How are you? Well, I am doing well, Boo, first of all. And also, I hope that everything goes well with you, with your family, with your loved ones in the Philippines. I know that it's been challenging for a lot of people with, the pandemic, first of all, but also with the typhoon season and, all of the things that have been happening simultaneously at the same time. So just sending you a message of hope, of resilience. You got this, you can get through it, and everything will be okay. I promise. Okay, for some reason, guys, I what I notice here is that I really don't understand this. On my phone, I can see your comments on the screen. Like I can see your comments, but if I put it on my laptop, it's not showing. So it's very annoying. Beastie. Yeah, I just wanna. How do I bring the comments to my laptop? Technical issues. Technical issues. That's what it is. Anyways, let's keep here. Let's keep talking here. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Can you do a reaction video to Now United? Now United. Who are they? Are they like a group? Are they like a band? Educate me about them, and I'll be glad to check them out. Always a pleasure. Mm. Mahal ka namin, Luis. Wag kang magbago. Oh, oh, oh. I love you too. Thank you so much. Always for the support. Share Up is one of the subscribers who is always on like every live stream, every premiere. Really, honestly, I really do appreciate you a lot. Um, and I know that lately I haven't been doing like as many premieres. I mean, the videos do premiere. However, I'm not there because my schedule at work has changed. So right now I'm working in the nighttime here in Canada. So I premiere the videos in the morning, but at that time I'm sleeping, and that's like probably 6 p.m. for you guys. So for those people who still come to the premieres and join and they leave comments and all, I do watch it afterwards, so I get to see your comments and everything. So I do appreciate you as well. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, watching me from Bulacan, Philippines. Sana all. Cavite. Hello, my friend from PH Pageantry. Bulacan. I want to visit Bulacan and Cavite as well. I feel like I know so many girls from Cavite that it's like if I don't go, they will just fight me. Makati. Oh, sana all Makati. Bicol. You can take vacation at the Palawan Island. I wanna, yes, that's wanna, I wanna give you a little update about my vacation to the Philippines. Um, it's definitely something that I'm planning to make happen this year. I'm actually just trying to determine like a date as of right now to, make sure that it's safe to travel, but at the same time that if I go, I'll be able to move around, the islands and everything. Um, but it might be sooner than you might expect. Sooner, sooner, sooner. So if you guys have any recommendations or things that you think that I should definitely see in the Philippines, please let me know. I'm so excited about this travel. It's been my baby for the past almost 2 years, ever since I started this channel, and I feel like it's so exciting. Like I finally get to see in real life a lot of places that I've been talking about, a lot of people that I've met through the channel, so many friends, so many, you know, people that I've been able to connect with because of this. So just hoping to see you all face to face. Rian Soriano is saying your number one fan from province de Zamboanga, Zamboanga del Sur, Little Hong Kong of the South Pagadian City, Mindanao. I love you, Louis. I love you back. Thank you so much for the love. I already have people. You better come to Pampanga. No worries. Pampanga is definitely one of the places where I have to stop in the Philippines. One of those locations that cannot be avoided under no circumstance. I have to be there. What's the chismes today? Oh, we have so much chismes, uh, Sis Abby. We have so much chismes, but there's a lot going on. I mean, have you guys seen everything that's happening um with the pageant? I just feel like everything is so uncertain right now. And I was talking to one of my friends about it, but I almost feel like I'm more excited about the national pageants coming up in the Philippines than about like some of the international versions of those pageants because of just how they're dealing with the preparation and prevention of COVID and the protocols. I don't know. I don't know. Cebu. Oh, Cebu is safe right now? By the way, how is it going in Cebu with everything that happened with the typhoon? Like, how's the recovery? Are people getting the help that they need? Because during the first few days of the typhoon, everyone was talking about it, and a lot of information was being shared and spread, and for donations and a lot of things. But as time goes on, I don't see as many posts, as many people talking about it. So, how is it going? If we have any viewers from Cebu, please let me know. Best moment to have some vacation here in PH is during April and May. Ah, what a coincidence. We'll see, we'll see. But I will definitely love to be there in the upcoming months. Thank you, Louis. My day is not complete if I can't watch one of your vlogs. Oh, don't make me cry now. Don't make me cry. Love you so much. I appreciate you always. Mm, BBB, Sam, and Ganiel, my girls, Team Cavite. Excited for Cavite girls this 2022. Oh, I'm excited too. I'm excited for everyone, and I know that it's gonna be so amazing this pageant season. You can already tell that all of the organizations are really putting everything um, into this year's edition of the pageants. Binibining Pilipinas, I mean, it's a classic. Miss Universe Philippines, it's always like you know high caliber, very like exciting as well. Um, and even Miss Earth, Miss Philippines Earth is going back to a physical pageant. So I feel like that's gonna be interesting to see. It's gonna be my first time experiencing Miss Earth live. I mean, like as an actual pageant rather than a virtual pageant. So I'm excited to see how it's different from the virtual version. And by the way, have you guys heard that there is a rumor out there? I mean, it's just a rumor, and I don't know to what extent it's true, but I could definitely see it happening. It seems people are saying that Samantha Panlilio might be enrolling for Miss Philippines Earth. Do you guys believe that? I just heard that, and I was like, I don't know, like it's too soon, but at the same time, it makes sense because her advocacy is all about um, it's all about pretty much like the environment and talking about issues related to the agriculture and sustainability and so many different things. That I was like, it just makes sense. I always felt like MGI was not the right pageant for Sam. Like the caliber of girl that she is deserved more than that. But anyways, that's just my opinion. If you've been on my Instagram, by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, please go and follow me on Instagram. For those of you who do follow me on Instagram, you will know that for the past few days, there has been a little bit of tea around MGI and some of the candidates who have been trying to come for me, but we'll leave that for another day. Lauren is saying, "Hi, Louis. Can't wait for you to experience these beautiful islands and delicious food here in the Philippines. I love you. I love you just as much, Lauren. Thank you so much. And I'm so excited as well. There are so many different places that I want to visit. And for that reason, I'd like to go for a few months to the Philippines so I can really take the time to chill, relax, visit some places, see my friends, vlog, and just enjoy the experience. Because at the same time, it's like so far that I want to make sure that, I'm not going to be rushed with time. I just want to have, enough time to enjoy the experience. Oh, my fiance Joanne is saying, come to Mandaluyong. Mandaluyong Lubu. I'll be there. I will be glad if you visit Boracay or have a simple trip in Calibo Aklan. Oh, that'd be amazing. Aklan is um, is one of the locations that I think is so so beautiful. I've seen so many different photos and I cannot wait. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Seems like a trip to the Philippines is going to be once in a lifetime experience. It's beautiful there. It is beautiful. Yes, everyone's telling me like you need to go and see it for yourself. Enough. I've had enough of virtual things. I need to go and see it myself, face to face. Ooh, Sister Lalaine is here in the house. Welcome, welcome, Boo Boo. So nice to have you here with us. For you guys, I'm gonna try something to see if I can finally bring the comments on the screen. Yeah, I'm still not getting the comments here. This thing is not collaborating with me. It doesn't want me to read your comments on screen. It's okay. Um, okay, Captain Barbie knows the chismes. Okay, I saw your post accusing you of bullying Miss Grant, but many people support you because they want to call the attention of Miss Grant to practice their advocacy. Stop the war. Okay, so I'm not gonna name anyone because I don't want to give any clout to any candidates or anything. But a candidate who is aiming for a crown uh, in MGI decided to share one of my videos on her Facebook page saying that I was bullying the organization or that I was being a bully or something like that. And she was like coming from me. She was tagging like the media and the organization and everyone, the director. And I think that she was expecting some sort of answer like some sort of blow up, some sort of like controversy to start and somehow get a lot of attention. Because this candidate in particular is known for looking for I don't I don't know if saying like looking for attention is the right word, but she is known for inserting herself in other people's drama in order to get some attention out of it, right? Some clout, and kind of put out there the fact that she's really, really rooting for MGI and the organization, and somehow I think get on the good sides of Noah. But I decided like when I saw the comment and the post that she made, I was like, do I respond to this? And then I was like, no, because if I do it, then I'll be just giving her what she wants, which was pretty much to start like a public argument going back and forth for attention. So I just decided to post that, I would answer whenever they tell me how many words MGI has stopped. And of course, no answer came back because nowhere has ever been stopped by MGI. Um, she did try to reply back to me, but like I don't think she even understood my subtle shade or my subtle um, irony. I don't know, but she didn't get back to me. So I know I just feel like some of these people are trying to get attention because their pageant season is just about to start and they need to put their names out there and they need to show Nawad that they are fighting for the organization. And I was like, you know what, girl, if you're looking for attention, I'm not gonna be the one who's gonna give it to you. So sorry about that. Okay, let me just catch up here with the comments. Haven't heard that chismes about Sam. Still can't get over with her speech. Oh my god. All right, listen. Samantha Panlilio is a smart girl. She is beautiful, but she is smart. Like this girl can talk so well. If she makes it to the Miss Earth Philippines, to the Miss Philippines Earth platform, honestly, I'd be surprised if she doesn't get the crown in the Philippines. And then after that, it's really up to her and her preparation and her team for the international crown. Can you imagine that? That would be awesome. Jasmine is saying, just stay off from the drama, boo. Love you. I love you too. And I'm staying off the drama, don't worry. I just, but sometimes it's good to like spice things up. Like, I like a little drama. It really backfired because most people were just criticizing her on her own Facebook post. So I think that I don't know. It just backfired for her. But a few people came to my comment section and were leaving like hate comments on my Facebook page, like 3, 4 people. And of course, I just blocked them immediately. But it's funny because these things don't really affect me. Like I'm very good at detaching myself from negativity. And I was just like, you know what? They're just trying to get me. Uh-oh. Polsky is asking, tell us about yourself. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Ask me all the questions and I'll be answering all of them. Hi, Louis. I've been watching your videos lately. Thank you so much, Vince. That means a lot that you take some time to watch my videos and that you take some time to be here with us today and interact and just have a little fun conversation. Mm-mm-mm. Hi, Louis. Good evening. Sorry I'm late. No worries, Elizabeth. You're always welcome here anytime. There is no time limit. Ronel, okay. Goodbye, Ronel. Take care. Take it easy. See you next time. Yes, we call all those people salsawera. Salsawera? Is that how you say it? Salsawera. Basura. Just kidding. Charot. Hello, Atelani. Thank you for joining us. So nice to have you. So nice to have you. Dear Antoinette, oh my God, this is exactly what I was thinking because on that on that video that I made about MGI, which is the one that I made about the final, the coronation night. Is it? No, it was the one I made about the the racist allegations that came out, and then I mentioned, how the organizations and the national directors should behave themselves in order to, be part of the pageant community. Just have some respect for one another, and that's the one that they shared. Um, oh, sis Abby, sis Abby, no need to be sending money, boo. You're so sweet, boo. Oh. Thank you, but don't be sending money. You're gonna get in trouble with me. You're gonna get in trouble with me. I love you. So what I was telling you is that yeah, they were sharing that video in particular, and I was just like, it's an old video. At that point, that video had been out for almost like 3 weeks, and is it the one that the Miss Earth organization shared on their Facebook page? Maybe that's why. I feel like they were just maybe trying to start a feud with the Miss Earth organization, which I wouldn't be surprised because some of their comments are so uncalled for. Oof, that's very true, Cher. Publicity, good or bad, is still publicity. Maybe they needed that. I'm sure that to a certain extent that's the strategy right there. Marites is the new trend in the Philippines. They named the people who used to spread gossip. Marites means Mare ano ang latest. I just love you guys. Oh, this reminds me so much of Cuba. I went back to Cuba in the beginning of January for 2 weeks. And it was so funny because I hadn't been there for almost 3 years, and seeing my family and being with everyone was so good. But I forgot to what extent Cubans love gossip. It's like I made a post on my Instagram and I was like, in Cuba, we have two national sports. One is drinking and the other one is gossip. Because literally every single day, my neighbors will come to our place. They will sit with us and just review all the drama and all everything that is happening in the neighborhood, everyone's affairs. And I was like, but I loved it. I am guess I guess that I am also part of the Maritas community, so I embrace it. hmm So, Lope del Rosario is asking me, who is your favorite Miss Philippines so far? Let's say your top three favorites. That's a good question. Hmm. I mean, when you say Miss Philippines, are we talking about Miss Universe Philippines or any pageant from the Philippines? It's hard, but off the top of my head, I think that, of course, Rabia. I just love Rabia. Katrina Di Maranan, Victoria Velasquez, Vincent. Who else? Samantha Panlilio, Samantha Bernardo, um, Pia, Catriona, the classics. I don't know. There's so many. I feel like they're all, unique in their very own way. So when people ask me like, who's your favorite? It's hard to say because when they're so different, you appreciate them all for different reasons. So it's kind of like hard to put them in the same category. Because I hope you have a podcast in the future talking about self love and stuff like that. Rio, I'm actually really considering starting a podcast, but I don't know necessarily like what topic because like I always talk about like pageants and reactions here on this channel. But of course, I have other interests as well, and uh, some things that also other things that I would like to talk about. But then I wonder, like, would people watch if I make that? Like, would people be interested in this type of content? But with this type of thing, sometimes you just have to go for it. You just have to try it and see what works and what doesn't. Um, but definitely, a podcast is one of the things that I like to do. Even if it's like a visual podcast. Like I would like to have the video support as well, as I feel myself with guests and just having conversations about different things. So Would you guys be down for that? Let me know in the comments, please. Should I start a podcast? Mhm. You're a very intellectual person. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, I don't consider myself like overly intellectual. I always love to analyze things and look for the meaning of things, in videos and uh, even in text. I like to analyze this type of media, type of content. Um, it's part of my passion. I went to school in communications. I also did film studies, and I would love. I'm planning to go back to school eventually, um, with other subjects as well. So I just feel like it's all naturally blended in me. But for the videos that I post, that a lot of people tell me, "Oh, you're so intellectual, you're this and that." I feel like for those videos, I do prepare in advance, right? So it's not like I just come on camera and like so naturally clever. I do prepare a lot for my videos as well. So there you have it. Mm, 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 mm. I have just watched your 3 videos now and glad you're on live. Thank you so much, Habib. I love your name, Habib. It's like Habibi in Arabic. Um, Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting, and thank you for joining me. Nice to see you guys. Lately since I've been just doing premieres and stuff like that, I didn't really have the chance to talk to so many of you. Um, but I told myself while I'm not present on the premieres, I'm gonna try to really focus on like answering the comments or like from time to time coming on the live stream just to talk to you guys. So we're still gonna be together. Don't worry, we're gonna be together. Shout out, po. So Maritas do exist too there. Listen, in Cuba, Maritas is a national sport. It's something that we cannot avoid. Oh, Lalaine is asking me, what's your plan for Valentine's Day, boo? Well, Valentine's Day is gonna be a quiet day, a normal day for me because I work. I'm gonna be working on that day, and I'm gonna be working at night. So we'll see about that. But yeah, it's just gonna be a normal day. What about you guys? Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? What's your strategy for your bay? What do you have in mind? Oh, thank you so much, Lauren. Lauren says, Louis, you should start a podcast. Your voice is so relaxing. That's because I just woke up and I still have like my rough voice from the morning. In the afternoon, when I finish my coffee, when I do my course and stuff, everything was gonna be like, with my pitch. Yes. Oh, not this. Dear Antoinette says, Valentine's with gossip is so good. It's so great. Everything. You just put gossip into anything, and it's always like the most amazing experience. Gossip is a lifesaver, right? That's why for some of my videos recently, normally, for those of you who have been here on the channel for a long time, you will know that, well, I started as a music reactor. I would just watch music videos and concerts and live performances and talk about them, analyze them. And then eventually I got into pageant reactions. And pageants, it was just about discovering the videos and once again analyzing, giving my take on Q&A and stuff like that. And then we got into like the topics and ranking of candidates and reviewing the events like the pageants. But the more that I'm doing this, I also find myself doing a lot of critique type of videos. Like whenever there's some news that comes out, I'm just talking about hot topics. I'm talking about um, news that I feel like might affect a certain organization or the community or the candidates, and just giving my opinion about those. I've been trying it. Some of the videos work really, really well, others not so much. But it's something that I really enjoy. So I thought maybe in the future, we can do like a live, like maybe once a week, like a live chismes session, and just talk about all the drama happening in the community, give you my take on it, maybe sometimes have some guests to discuss it. And no, let me know if you're down for that. You know what? I love listening podcast or ASMR, and your voice definitely suits that. I feel like I can listen to you all day. Oh, really? Well, this is my calling right here. I was looking for a sign to start a podcast, then here it is. This is my sign. I mean, honestly, I'm down. I have all the equipment that you need for a podcast. I have the software, I have the microphone, I have the motivation. So I just feel like I need to start. Um, but if you have like a specific topics that you want me to talk about, what would it be? Do you want me to talk about pageantry? Do you want me to talk about music? Do you want me to talk about like personal growth type of things, like advice? What is your type of podcast that you like to listen to? I'm so down, honestly. I'll do it. Captain Barbie says, I would like to see you as a correspondent in any Miss Philippines pageant. That will be a dream come true. I'll be, so down for that and so honored. Um, I feel like pageantry overall has become such a passion for me. Like I just there's not a single day that I can go through without watching a pageant video, without reading some news about pageantry. It's all over my Instagram as well. So it's just yeah, definitely something that will be kind of like 1 year after I started, like being part of a pageant as whatever it is, correspondent or any other role will be. Hello, Paul. I am hoping to see your videos about Cuban foods and chicharrón. Ooh, I remember when you watched Catherine Librana's Turin's video, you say something when you saw the chicharrón. That's so true, Raylin. Okay, all right, let's spill some tea around this. So when I visited Cuba, my plan at first was um, to vlog a little bit while I was in Cuba and show you guys around the city, show you guys a little bit of my culture, my people, and all of that. As you guys saw, I posted one video from Cuba with my mom, which was just a Q&A. And then after that, I wasn't able to film too much because, well, I didn't say this before I left, but unfortunately, I went to Cuba because my grandmother was very, very sick, and I needed to go before anything happened. So that was like the main reason for the travel. And then while I was in Cuba, my grandma passed away. So like the rest of the trip was pretty much just being with the family, being with my mom, supporting my mom as well. So I didn't get um, to complete all the videos and ideas that I had in the first place, which was perfectly fine because obviously at that point you need to prioritize family. So I don't regret it at all. But eventually I'd love to go back to Cuba and have this type of content as well. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. And a lot of people ask me about it. Like, you should show us a little bit of Cuba, a little bit of your culture. I think a lot of you guys will be surprised to what extent we have a lot of things in common. We have a lot of common history as well with the Spanish, being a Spanish colony as well. So I just know that you guys will enjoy it. I mean, like the true ones would enjoy it. Mm, 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 mm. Chan says, Hi, Louis. Just want to say that you are very smart. Your reaction videos are always insightful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Chan. I try as much as possible. I mean, I'm not I'm not perfect by any means, and I always try to add a little bit of value, put something in there that will help you guys to better understand or maybe to push your understanding of a video or the message of the video or add a new perspective. So that's the ultimate goal, you know. I feel like reactors sometimes have a bad reputation because there's so many people who just make reaction videos for, for the sake of views or for the sake of the attention that comes with it. But I think that good reactors actually give something to their audience. Like when you come to a good reaction video and you leave the video feeling like you learned something, then my job is done. That's what I try to do in every single video. You always okay. Oh, this is a good question. Lope del Rosario says, "You always say the nicest things, Luis. What makes you say mean things if you ever do?" Well, on my channel, I try to keep everything as positive as possible. Of course, sometimes I have opinions about things that I don't agree with or things that I don't like, but I will never come on the channel and be just like negative. It doesn't mean that I love everything, but sometimes I decide to just focus on certain things. For example, I had reaction videos that I filmed that I really didn't like the song or that I really didn't like the music video or that I just felt like overall I had like so many negative things to say compared to the positive. And for that type of content, I usually just don't post it. Like if it's too negative, I don't want it on the channel. I don't want to keep it, so I just don't post it. So I feel like when sometimes people tell me, there's even people who sometimes tell me like, "Oh, you always say that everything is good. Like, you are so biased." And it's like, it's not that I'm biased. It's that whenever I have like mean things to say or things that I don't like and that I know that might be hurtful for other people, I just don't put it out there. That's something that my mom always taught me. She's like, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Keep it for yourself because what is that going to change? What is that going to do for other people, right? So I feel like that's my philosophy. I try to apply it in everyday life as much as possible. Once again, from time to time, a little bit of my opinions might show, even if it's negative. Um, so let's see. But thank you. I try to keep it positive. Which one will you choose to be beautiful or to be attractive, and why? Hi to your, hi to you in advance. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, thank you so much, RJ. I feel like the most beautiful thing is to be attractive because attractiveness has nothing to do with like physical or facial beauty. It's being attractive. You can be attracted to someone because of the way that they think, because of the way that they act, because of the things that they do in life or the things that they have accomplished. Attraction goes beyond physicality, if you know what I mean. So, if anything, rather than being beautiful, I would prefer to be attractive. What about you guys? Beautiful or attractive? Sana all both. What I love when you speak is that you're very brave to open up what you think is true and right. Oh, thank you so much, Captain Barbie. Thank you again for the positivity. I mean, a lot of people don't agree with the things that I say. Um, and some people leave hateful comments and they send negativity, but as I said, I choose to not focus on those. um, I also have this mentality that my life was alright before I met this negative person who is telling me all of this, so why should it be sad, or why should I be upset now that I know them? Like, you know what, I'll just move on and I'll continue with my life just the way that it was, and it's very easy for me to move on with that. Oh, we have Nico. Nico, my friend, how are you doing? Hello to my guapo friend. You are the guapo. We have some catching up to do. You and I, boy. You and I. We need to really, we need to plan a coffee date. I hope you're doing well. I miss you so much, Nico. Miss you and love you always. We want chismes all day. Are you guys Cuban? Or am I Filipino? Or are we all like the same? Chismes is life. Watching from the Philippines. Hello, hello. By the way, hello everyone to all of those who joined that were not here since the beginning. Welcome one, welcome all. Okay. I'm in your live at Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You guys are joining from everywhere. This is my first time like trying to live stream on different platforms. I always just live stream on YouTube, but I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. See what happens with this. Dear Antoinette says attractive because I'm already beautiful. Char. Sana all. How to be you, Paul. Elo says, Louis, we want a vlog that shows random places in Canada that you enjoyed most and random stuffs. Reaction videos are sometimes makes a reactor feel exhaust. As a subscriber, we want to see you enjoying on random things. You know what? I was having a conversation with one of my friends the other day on Instagram about this precisely. Because when I look at my channel, I've been doing YouTube for like a year and a half. On this channel, I have over 400 videos on the channel, 173,000 subscribers. And I still feel like I haven't really opened up. Like, people don't know me as a person. People know me as the reactor, people know me as the pageant blogger, but they don't know who Louis is. So, one of my goals for the rest of 2022 is to open up a little bit more, to be more transparent. I really enjoyed talking to you guys and having a connection with you guys. Um, but I just need to open up. Uh, Deep down, I am an introvert. I know that, and it's hard for me to let go of my privacy or like my, I don't know, my personal history, the things that I do, the things that I like. Um, but I think it's only natural to put yourself out there for people to get to know you better. Otherwise, people need to come back to you because of who you are and if they appreciate you as a person as well, not just for what you're talking about that particular day or the reaction video that you're making. Um, that's one of my goals for 2022. So you can expect vlogs, you can expect new content that is more about me as well, get to know me type of thing. So we'll see. Miss and love you. Oh, Nico, Miss and love you too. I'm in New York City for the weekend with Romain. And yes, coffee chat or maybe even in person in Montreal. Oh, sana all. Please give a kiss to Romain from me. And I just hope to see you soon, Nico. Whether it's virtually, whether it's face to face. I'm just always happy, 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 happy to see you and talk to you. Hopefully in the Philippines. Let's go. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let's see. People do have their own opinions, and that's the right. However, never let this get to you, Paul, because you are brilliant. Love from the Philippines. Thank you so much, Antoinette. And that's all right. That's so true. I respect everyone's opinion, and I honestly feel like people who watch my channel and people who know me, who know me as a person, will never really attack me or come for me in a way that is disrespectful. I remember, for example, the other day when I posted a reaction video to the Q&A of uh, Miss Ilocos Sur. Like, there was this question about like same-sex marriage, and I really did not agree with the answer. But then there were like a lot of people who did agree with the answer, and they were letting me know in the comment section that they didn't agree with my perspective. But what I really appreciated about that is that so many people were telling me, like, I don't agree with what you're saying, but in a very respectful way. I never felt like they were bashing me or they were telling me, you're not right or we hate you or like you're wrong. Everyone was just that, like, kind of explaining their perspective and like, look, I don't agree with this, but I agree with that and I respect your opinion, but I cannot adhere to that. And that's okay. Everyone has different opinions, and when I make my videos, I always tell you guys, go in the comment section and let me know your opinion. I want to know how you feel. I want to know, how do you, what do you think about this? In a very respectful way for everyone, because of course not everyone is going to agree with me all the time, and I'm not going to agree with everyone all the time. But the important thing is that we respect each other, and that's it. Okay, thank you. Okay, Raylene says, sorry to hear about the passing of your grandmother, Kuya Luis. Thank you so much. That means a lot. But I have one question for you. If you will be given an opportunity to establish your own pageant, what will be its name and its purpose? Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Hmm. Okay, for the name, the name. Okay. So the name is gonna be She, like SHE. She's Mess. And then when you read it, it's like Chismes. No, I just shut up. Um, I don't know for the name. I will have to think of the name. But if I was to start my own pageant, I think that I will focus more. Of course, it's still a beauty pageant, right? But I will focus more on the advocacies and what the girls do with their platforms, and also about how authentic the advocacies are. One of the things that I noticed that seemed to be kind of a trend in the pageant community is that the girls just do it for the pageant, if you know what I mean. Like suddenly, like a few months before they start the pageant, they come up with a cause, they come up with an advocacy, and then right after they're done, you never hear about it ever again. And I feel like it's more common than we realize. So for me, if I was to start a pageant, I would love it. I would love it that it was about empowerment and that it was about really giving something back to the candidates. That it's not just them joining and talking about whatever they're representing, but actually helping one another. For example, you can have like candidates who are about leadership. You can have candidates who are about being an entrepreneur. You have candidates who are about self-love and self-esteem. Candidates who talk about education for girls. Candidates who talk about equality. So many things, and I feel like when you put so many people in the same bubble with so many skills and capacities, they can only benefit from one another. I feel like as of today, the essence of a beauty pageant shouldn't just be about facial and physical beauty or about what you do with your social media, but it should be about empowering the candidate so that they leave the pageant being an even better version of themselves, right? Because that's one of the things that gets criticized so much about pageants is that some of them might have like these old ideas of just judging women based on their beauty or judging women based on their bodies or judging women whether they are smart enough or not. I feel like as of today, it's not really about judging anymore. It's about giving tools, giving to them, empowering them. So do you see where I'm coming from? Sometimes I get like too in my mind. Mm, 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 mm. Hello, gorgeous. Okay. Oh, Rio. Rio is coming up with the real questions here. Now that you mentioned it, there has been an issue between a certain reactor, not gonna name, uh, and some Filipino fans. He has called out being rude on his critique and called Filipino fans toxic. I know what you're talking about, and I know who you're talking about. I'm very aware. Um, I don't know. I mean, I have very strong opinions about it because, first of all, where do I even start? I feel like when you are in a position like me, for example, where you are a foreign reactor or where you are like a foreign talking about a certain culture or a certain group of people, you need to take the time to learn the culture, the values, you know, what they believe in, what they like, what they don't like, what it means to be respectful and what is disrespectful to them. So, you know, for one person to go on a live stream and on like or even just like a video and calling them disrespect like a toxic or disrespectful, you really need to check like your like how you're doing things and how what is the message that you're putting out there. As I was telling you earlier, I don't like everything that I do. I don't like everything that I watch or that I listen to, but I choose what I'm going to put out there, or I choose, the words that I'm going to use in order to describe a certain person or a certain sound. Or so I need, like, some people need a reality check sometimes. That's what I'm going to say. Louis, I do really like your point of view. All your reactions, just keep it up. Don't mind all the negative comments. Be happy always. Thank you. I love you. And I will definitely do that. It feels like my name for my pageant is being, it's a success. Chismes. Chismes 2022. Okay, so what don't we need to know? Question was asked during. Oh, okay. What don't we need to know about you? This question was asked during Miss Universe USA 2011. I guess. By the way, I always watch your videos. Thank you so much, Darwin. Um, hmm, what you guys don't need to know about me? Well, I'm definitely not like the type of person who shares a lot about my private life, about my, let's say, like, love life and stuff like that. Because I had very negative experiences before, like people, like putting things out there and people going messaging me, like messaging my partner and being like, "Hey." So I don't need that, but I feel like the personal stuff sometimes need to be personal. When you put too much out there, sometimes I don't know. People have opinions, and it's not necessary all the time. So this is definitely not a pageant answer. If I was in a pageant competition right now, I'd be like the first one out. You guys are really coming at me with the pageant questions, huh? If you be given the power to choose from the past Miss Universe Philippines representative, who will choose to compete this year in Miss Universe 2022 edition? Hmm, that's a good question. For Miss Universe, I mean, but like from the previous Miss Universe Philippines or from the previous national candidates in the Philippines? I need you to specify so I can answer your question. What is the most important lesson you've learned in life, and how would you apply it to your time as a pageant reactor? Hmm, I think it's just to enjoy the process and be yourself. Some people get very, in their emotions, and they just want to accomplish so much in so little time. And they are going for the numbers as well, for the views, for the subscribers, for, the likes, the comments. And it's easy to get lost in that. But if you do it because you enjoy it, then whether you're doing well, whether you're not doing as well, you're still enjoying the process. And I feel like that's something that Catriona did apply with her 2016 Miss World run. She had an entire team of people telling her what she should look like, what to wear, what makeup, hair, everything. But then after that experience, she decided to go solo, independent, build her own team, and then go for Miss Universe. And look, she made history because she just was authentically herself, enjoyed the experience. And I feel like that's, the most important thing. If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. Oh. Okay. Nico is asking, I have a question. Okay, should pageant have a diverse panel of judges, women, men, etc., or should it be predominantly be women? Um, I have mixed feelings about this one. I feel I do understand the logic behind having women only judging panels, uh, just to create like a safe environment for the candidates and to make sure that there's no conflict of whatever or harassment, things that we have heard in the past, when sometimes certain men are involved. So I definitely, I understand that and I support that. But then I also think that by not having men as being part of the judging panel, you are separating them from the experience, and you are also keeping the candidate from having that exchange, because in reality, whoever the title holder is, whoever wins the pageant, they will have to deal with men and women in their daily life. It's not just about impressing women. They also have to do like press conferences in media, and they have to meet with charities and kids, and they have to meet with sponsors, and it's not just women at that point. So I feel like by not allowing the women to interact with both male and female during the pageant, you're not giving them all the tools that they need in order to succeed afterwards. I feel like, once again, I do understand the logic behind that, protecting them and making sure that it's a safe environment, but maybe they should, like, pageants should focus a little bit more on having more support for the women to make sure that there's no harassment happening, that there is really everything is transparent and there's nothing inappropriate. Um, but definitely men should be included. And if we're being honest, like half of the fandom is gay men watching the pageants. So why not include them? Am I right? Jasmine is asking me, Louis, do you have a goal career path you see for yourself? Right now, I don't know, to be honest. I work for a bank and I like it, but I would like to go back to school eventually. And I don't know exactly where I see myself in 5 years from now, but I want to be happy. That's what I know. I want to feel, I want to be fulfilled with my profession, with whatever I do. And before, I was really the type of person who will think of a salary. Like, I want to, like, in like 2 years' time, I want to be making this much money. Right now is really not the case. Like, I just want to be happy. I just want to wake up feeling like work doesn't feel like work. And I want to just have like a sense of accomplishment. So I don't know what that's going to look like, but I don't think it's going to be in banking for sure. Hermina says, "Hello, my friend Louis. I always watch your videos. You're an exceptional, brilliant. Keep it up. Godspeed. Thank you so much. I love you. I appreciate you always." I am Julian. Hi from London. Hugs from Montreal. Hell John is saying, "Thank you, Louis, for pageant updates. Appreciate your efforts and support to the Philippines delegates." Well, thank you guys as well. It goes really both ways. I feel so much love and so much appreciation from Filipinos that, you're like part of the family. This is like a family thing at this point. And once again, some people criticize me because other pageant bloggers are like a little bit more, general. Like they talk about, I focus mainly on the Philippines, but I feel like because that's the community I built on my channel is the Philippines, and I feel included and I feel accepted, and I include you guys and accept you guys as well. So although I look at other pageants as well and do all of that, I focus on my people. Mm, Thank you for answering my question, Kuya Luis. Many Filipino pageants fans love you. Good morning, Kuya Luis, and good night, my fellow Filipinos. Lalaine is asking me, 10 years from now, Boo, where do you see yourself and why? 10 years from now, I will have my farm in the Philippines. Okay, my goal in life, guys, is just to buy a farm and move to the countryside and just be a farmer. Yes, it's gonna happen. Me and nature, all by myself. It is what it is. Nico says, "Love it. You win, Miss. You win, Chismes 2022." Yes, but I agree on your take on having a diverse panel of judges because it prepares them for their future roles as ambassadors and spokesperson. Yeah, and a champion for many. That is so true. That is so true. And once again, when you think about it, like being in front of the judges is one thing, but then you also have to be ready for reality for the job. Like the pageant is like applying for a job. It's like an interview. So you have to be ready for the job. So if you only deal with women during the pageant, then you might not be as prepared in the real world when you will, have to deal with men. And men might have like a different dynamic or ask you different questions. And you have to be ready for that as well. So love you, Nico. Yes, Jasmine. Happiness is always better than money. Always. Kian is saying, hello, Louis. Love ya. Bye. Hi, Louis from Michigan. Would you be, would you like to have a flower farm? Yes, I would love to have a flower farm. By the way, shout out to Michigan. My favorite artist of all time comes from Michigan, Madonna from Detroit. Mm, I would love to have a farm and just like, but of course, I will not be the one doing the farming. I will just be sleeping at the farm, okay? Like Bea Alonso, okay? Think of Bea Alonso. That's gonna be me in 10 years. Ooh, I don't know. I'm really not a manual person. I don't know how to work the fields. I don't know how to do agriculture or anything of those sorts. So I don't know how that's gonna go. But I love the countryside. It's very peaceful. It's good for your mental health. By the way, the time I was in Cuba, it was so good for my mental health because those last few days here, I was this close to like a burnout. This close. So mm-mm-mm. Zoe says, I just love your smart mind and how confident you are. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. Appreciate you. Marla, Miss Universe PH formally launches partnerships with Kumu. The organization promises its most interactive edition ever. Any thoughts about the organization actions in exposing queens to social media? I feel like it's inevitable. Inevitable. Too early for me. Yes, it has to happen. And I feel like Kumu is a good opportunity because a lot of people use it. By the way, I have my Kumu account, so go and follow me on Kumu. Wait. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, there you go. Can you guys see? Okay, there you go. Follow me on Kumu because I'll be doing a lot of live streaming on Kumu as the pageants are gonna happen there. But I mean, we all know that pageantry is going towards social media and it's gonna become like this sort of influencer type of thing. Before, everything was with a lot of sponsors and partnerships, but right now, since everything happens on social media, the organizations really want winners with a big following and winners with a lot of visibility and influence, because that's how they're going to be able to get brand deals and be able to get work after that. So I feel like it's only natural that they want to transition slowly but surely to more of a virtual. I mean, not virtual pageants, but like more to like virtual platforms to have the pageants and to expose the candidates to a wider audience. Um, hey, John, thanks for joining us. Mm. Every morning, I love to watch your videos while drinking my coffee. Are we twins? I think we are twins. I think we are. Cheers to that. Would you change your religious beliefs to marry the person you love? Why or why not? I don't think I will change my religious beliefs. because I have a very open-minded when it comes to religion. I consider myself to be a religious person, but not like in a box. My philosophy is just to always try to do the best that you possibly can, to do good always, no matter what. Even if sometimes people don't see it that way, if your intention was good to begin with, then you're at peace with yourself. So that's my philosophy in life. So when it comes to religion, no, I wouldn't change myself for other people, and I wouldn't expect them to change for me either. So Rio, come work at the farm, please. While I'm sleeping, you can help me with the agriculture and all of that. Dion, can we see your gorgeous walk again? Oh my God. The walk that almost got me hit by a car. It was really an experience. I mean, that was just supposed to be a joke. And obviously, it's a joke because the walk was a joke. But it was so much fun. Maybe this summer. Because right now, it's snowing here. It's so cold. If I go out to walk, I'm just going to slip and fall, break my hip. Share something about Cuba that people around the world don't know much about. Well, it's hard to explain, but what I always tell people is that Cuba is like a country stuck in time. When you go, there's like old cars from like the 70s and the 60s. Um, and even like the mentality of people, the society is like frozen in time. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. When I was in Cuba, I was really, really, really struggling to have access to the internet, to stay up to date with current things. My video that I uploaded with my mom took me almost 2 hours to upload. Um, and I feel like people think of Cuba as this very like tourist friendly destination, which it is, but the reality of living in Cuba is very different to that experience. So I feel like that's what most people don't know because they go to Cuba, they see the beaches, they see uh, the hotels and the nice things that you can do, but they don't see like the reality of Cubans. So I hope that answers your question. All right, you guys, we've been streaming for an hour and 12 minutes. I'm going to take one or two more questions and then we'll wrap it up. But before we do that, I just wanted to thank you guys for joining me, for staying with me, for participating, sending your questions and your good vibes always. Appreciate you all. Love you always. So if anyone has one last question or maybe two last questions, we can answer those and then we'll call it a day. I'll let you guys go to sleep. Any favorites from the rumored Miss Universe applicants? Hmm, I mean, of course, of course. I already have my bias for Miss Universe Philippines 2022. Um, but I mean, it's just a rumor. But if Victoria comes back to Miss Universe Philippines, I'll be really excited for that. I don't know if it's like the right time for her, but I mean, like from a personal perspective, I don't know if that's what she wants to go back right away. But I would be really excited to see her. I'm excited for Binibining Pilipinas as well. There's so much like going on like right now that I just wanna. I'm so excited for pageant season. One of my goals was to be in the Philippines for pageant season this year, but it's happening so soon that I don't know if I'll be there in time. But I'm going to enjoy the ride. I watch your show because you all approach the contest in a way that is very tactful. Yet you always deliver your point with finesse. Thank you so much, Pai. Oh my God, that's so sweet of you. Thank you for sharing. That's interesting. Thank you for asking. Jesse asking if you have the chance to visit the Philippines soon. Uh, where in which particular place you would go first? I feel like I would like go to Manila, like stay in Manila. That would be like the home base, I guess. but I would like to travel around the Philippines, like go to different locations. I want to go to Cebu. I want to go to Iloilo. I want to go to Palawan, El Nido, so many different places. There's so much to see, and there's not enough time. I want to go for a long time. I want to move to the Philippines. What do you guys think? Should I move? Your energy is the vibe I need to start the weekend. Well, just call me boy, and I got you. Unlimited vibes for you all the time. I love you, and I appreciate you all for spending a little moment here with me. La Lane, I love you, boo, and love you, fam. Please take care always, and have a great weekend. Thank you, everyone, for joining me and for all the questions, for vibing here with me, for having coffee with me, and just spending some time here. I appreciate you all always. Please stay safe, take care, and I will see you all very very soon. As I told you now, because of my schedule, I'm not like present during the premieres as much, but I'll be live streaming. I'll be answering to a lot more comments than usual because that will be my focus for a little bit, and I'll see you around as usual. Love you, and I'm excited for the upcoming months and the videos that will be coming out and everything that will happen. So please take care, and I will see you soon.